What's up, Lorehounds? It's Cooper here. We're inside the Motiga booth checking out Gigantic. For the first time, we're here with James Phinney, the creative director. So it's, you don't pigeonhole it as a MOBA, but it's very similar to it. You know, It's the 5-on-5 play, pushing a map. You have, guardians and stuff you have to how do you guys sell it? What's the pitch?
I talk to people about it being a PvP action game. And that it takes its roots from a lot of different kind of games. There's definitely real MOBA roots. Like you can look at a lot of the strategic elements in the game, and there's a tradition there. But we draw from RTSs, we draw from shooters a lot, and action RPGs.
Yeah, I got sniped a few times.
Yeah, there's a lot of action RPG. I mean, it's the biggest thing to me about MOBA is that sometimes when people hear that, they think about a traditional MOBA, and they're thinking top down, or even if it's third person, I think sort of click to move are very sort of static. The game is very vertical, dynamic, physics-based. There's a lot of precision in aiming, dodging out of things with really careful timing, and it's very fast-paced. And so I think it from a moment-to-moment standpoint, calls on shooter and action RPG traditions a lot more.
So you guys have actually a lot of different abilities that are actually thrown in, and you level them up as you go. You earn experience from kills and stuff like that, and you choose what you want. So I was actually a very complicated character, probably the worst thing to choose when you're first playing. But each ability, you have 3 different, and do you actually get to if you get to max level, you can max all 3? Or
you actually have 20-some upgrades to choose from all told on the character. And you get to upgrade things 9 times. You start at level 1, level 10 is the max level. And so there's an opportunity cost. What we think of it as is you're choosing the build for that situation. The upgrades, as you saw, aren't just like, make this thing do more of what it does. It's change how it works or give it some new function. And so the point is to give people real strategic options, so that they can look at who they're fighting against, what kind of situations they're getting into, what role they're needing to play for the team. There are the guardians on each side of the map that you're trying to kill the enemy guardian, but there's a lot of kind of intermediate objectives and a lot of decisions to make about how your team is coordinating.
How many? We actually had about a dozen characters playable.
Today's build has 12 characters. Those are sort of the most polished visually, so those are the ones we're showing at PAX. When we test internally right now, we've got 20 characters, and we're going to keep working on them. We'll see how many we have when we're ready to come out.
What are we looking for as far as the launch number of characters and monetization? Kind of.
So game will be free to play, and I think we're still ironing out some of the details in terms of monetization. But I think it's been proven now that you don't have to try to squeeze money from players or make it pay to win.
They'll gladly pay.
Yeah, they're happy to buy skins for heroes or just to invest in a game that they love playing. So that's really our focus, is try to make it so that it's still fair and is really engaging for people, and then give them chances to buy stuff.
So again, you said it's very early in development. We're still in alpha. When are we looking for like a closed beta testing actually? So basically, when can the community start playing?
That's
all they care about.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, it really depends on how things go, because our goal is for the game to be accessible, but actually to work as a serious competitive game. And so that becomes a big challenge development-wise. You have to take that seriously and make sure, both in terms of the team that you've built, but the processes you use, that you're putting yourselves in a position to balance the game really well and make sure it has enough depth.
So and again, we didn't mention, actually it's more of a cel-shaded, very nice art, slick. It's never going to get old, right? Because the art style is specifically chosen to be timeless and last forever. That was a conscious decision, I assume, because it's also something I don't think is done in this space whatsoever.
Sure. Really, everything we do at Motiga, we try to be really collaborative. I talked about trying to involve fans and players outside of the company early on, but also our philosophy in terms of how we develop. The team is really veteran. The guys have worked on a lot of stuff, and so we try to keep everybody really involved in all the decisions that we make, like even character designs and stuff like that might come from an artist or a programmer, not necessarily a designer. And the art style too was really just about a meeting of the minds from the artists. It's a very, I think, talented but very thoughtful set of artists, and so we're able to talk about how we wanted things to look and what we were trying to get out of that. And certainly it's nice to have a style that's not going to look dated in a few years, but getting something that just really spoke to everybody and inspired them was really our primary goal.
So, gigantic, we don't know when it's coming out yet, but you got some very unique characters. In the dozen, there's only a dozen, there's still very different play styles. I have no idea how to play the character I played. But it's, it's coming along, we look forward to seeing it more, and hopefully we'll be in closed beta sometime soon.
Yes.
And you guys will be too. All right, thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.